So what's your prediction for the 2024 election?
My actual prediction is hopefully there's not going to be a 2024 election, and the 2020 election will be overturned as it has been overturned in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. But nobody's reporting on that, right?
Wait, you're saying that it has been overturned already?
Well, we have absolute proof that there are votes that were overcounted. So 100%. That's court rulings. You guys gotta pay attention.
What court rulings?
Well, exactly, to be specific, I don't know exactly.
Will you accept Joe Biden as president?
No, he'll never be my president.
Okay. But you accept that he's going to be inaugurated?
No, I don't.
I mean, how could that change at this point?
Well, it could be a civil war. You never know.
You don't actually want a civil war, do you?
I don't. Show us the voting machines. Show us the ballots. Show us that this was a fair election, or we'll never accept another vote again.
What we witness is the very problem with Trump followers. There is no facts that matter to them.
Hilarious part of all of it, though, is for these people who have blind Trump derangement syndrome, if they had just let Trump win in 2020, then he'd be gone. He'd be leaving now. But because of everything that's happened, we've had this interregnum. They're going to have to put up with Trump for another 4 years.
Tell me about the shirt you're wearing.
Pretty much speaks for itself.
Is that something you would really like to see happen?
Absolutely.
Even with that crucifix dangling over it, what would Jesus think of that?
Absolutely. He's not just a traitor now. He's been a traitor for decades. Everybody knows it.
But again, you have Jesus hanging for Biden. Would Jesus be cool with it?
What's the penalty for treason? Death.
Tell me this then.
Put him in prison for the rest of his life.
So what is it about Donald Trump, forgetting Joe Biden for a moment, that you like so much?
What did he do for this country? What did he do for the entire world? World peace? Lowered gas prices, taxes, everything. Everything was phenomenal under Donald Trump. Everything was. Everything. Absolutely everything was. And now it's
What is bad right now, specifically to you?
Everything's bad. Look at all the wars going on everywhere. Gas prices.
But do you blame President Biden for the wars that are going on?
Absolutely. And the Democrats and Obama.
I'm
Obama calling the shots right now. It ain't Biden. Biden's.
So it's Obama calling the shots?
I believe so. What did he say at the end of his second term or after his second term? He said if he could have a third term and have a bug in someone's ear and run it from his basement, that would be good enough for him. And I believe that's what he's doing.
Because I hadn't heard that Obama's running the White House before. Is there sort of support for that you've heard?
Biden's not doing it.
But is there support for that you've heard?
He's incompetent. Biden is incompetent. I mean, he shits himself and when he goes to see the Pope and everywhere else, and he has no idea where he's at most of the time or what he's doing.
But
he
again,
can't even find his way off a stage.
You mean when he tripped over at the military thing?
Many times. I mean, he's like, none of this would be happening if they hadn't stolen the 2020 election from Trump and we the people. That's a fact. They stole the 2020 election, and none of these wars would be going on. There would still be world peace had they not stolen the election from us and Donald Trump in 2020.
Do you blame the Biden administration for both of the wars that are going on in the Middle East and in Ukraine?
Biden administration, the Democrats, the rhinos, yeah.
Even though it was Putin who went into Ukraine and it was Hamas that went into Israel.
He would have never done that if Trump was in office like he should be.
Okay. And then stolen election, what's the evidence of that you're pointing to?
There's mountains of evidence. Are you serious right now? There's mountains of evidence. In some states, Biden or Trump was way ahead, and then within seconds in front of your eyes, all of a sudden Biden's ahead and Donald Trump is behind by 30,000 votes. I mean, it's like 30,000 votes were taken away from Trump and given to Biden. I mean, right?
Would that not just be counting votes, mail-in ballots? No, remember, that was the pandemic election.
Right. The plandemic, you mean?
What do you mean?
It was released intentionally. That's what I mean. They did it on purpose so they could use ballot stuffing and...
Oh, so they released COVID so they could stuff the ballots?
Yes, absolutely. It was a plandemic. Everyone knows that. It wasn't just a fluke, a bat got out of... It was planned. It was planned. Everyone responsible for it should be at the end of a noose or in prison the rest of their life, right along with Fauci and everyone else that was involved.
If you could have an option of 4 years of Donald Trump as a dictator or 4 years of Joe Biden as a president, what would you choose?
Donald Trump.
Even as a dictator?
He wouldn't be a dictator.
No, but I'm in this silly hypothesis.
Donald Trump. I'd still say Donald Trump. Absolutely. No, you know who the dictator is right now? Biden. And look at the shit that they're doing to Trump in court. They have no grounds for any of the stuff that they're taking him to court for. It's all bullshit to keep him from being able to run in 2024 for president.
They don't care about facts. They don't. This is about absolute power. This is about feeling like the country you think belongs to you and people that look like you is slipping away. It's being otherized to the point that you think white people, white men specifically, are being tortured and forgotten. And the only reason you feel like that is because America is becoming more and more brown, black, something other than white. The fear that you're feeling is based on America's history and what she has done to other people. And you people, MAGA, believe that it's going to happen to you. You believe you will be ostracized and oppressed as your people have done so many others. It's not the case. There's no proof that America is becoming racist or hard against white people or for white people. Make America great again. I want an explanation when America was great. Then I want to hear why you think it was great. When now America accepts more people. More people have rights in America than ever before. Well, not under this Supreme Court. Notice I said under this Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court seems to believe that it controls the country, not the Constitution, not historical precedent. But this Supreme Court, John Roberts' Supreme Court, seems to believe that it and its Republican partisan nature controls this country. And that's what Trump believes. He has the right to do whatever he wants, and his followers are okay with it. I'm Mondale Robinson, and I think different. And I hope enough people vote that thinks differently also, because if not, we will have a dictator in America in 2024.